What's up guys? Welcome to today's video. So this is going to be the 98% final walkthrough. There's very little that has to be done, but we're pretty much ready to list. So I brought my cameraman Michael along and we're gonna walk you guys through the final product of this house. So as you guys know, this has been a project we locked up almost exactly a month ago. So this is a pretty quick turnaround. I'm actually really happy with the timeline of this whole situation. There's obviously some mistakes that I personally made as a flipper. One of the biggest mistakes that I made was painting before we did the floorboards or the flooring. So we had to go in and touch up a lot of paint, which took an entire day. I actually went in yesterday and did that myself. But after that little hiccup, we're pretty much ready to list this. There's some final things, like I have to get my handyman in to fix the sink or to actually install the faucet into the sink. But backsplash is done. I honestly don't know if you guys have seen this yet. So this may be your first look at the backsplash. Let me turn on some lights. Looks incredible to me. We did decide to spend a little bit more money specifically in the kitchen than what we originally planned. So we ended up putting in another $400 into the backsplash. This was all just more expensive material. The labor was the exact same as what we previously got quoted, and we just decided to splurge a little bit in a sense in terms of the material that we use. So we have a glass backsplash, which I think looks really nice. We went with a darker backsplash too, just because this kitchen is so white. We needed a little bit of contrast in here, so we just ended up darkening up the backsplash a little bit, and I think it probably my favorite part of the house. I think it ties it all together. We got the granite slab too with a little bit of gray into it, so it really does tie into the backsplash. The stainless steel appliances, which already came with it. All new recessed lighting and actual lights. We had like a yellowish light in here before and it just didn't look as good. We even added in some lighting in here too, which I think looks incredible with the backsplash. So we're really excited about this. One of the reasons why I decided to spend a little bit more money in certain areas was when I first originally bought this house, I was trying to list it just to kind of be competitive with the market. But with the real estate market right now and how much it's insane right now, it's a seller's market, so there's a lot of people that are interested in buying. Just because it's a seller's market right now, I decided to take the risk and push the market as much as I can. So we're actually going to be listing it about $5,000 to $7,500 over what we originally wanted to list it for. And for that specific reason, that's why I decided to spend a little bit more money in certain areas, because what we're going to list this for is definitely pushing the market for this specific area in Mesa, rather than just trying to list it at what the other houses are being listed at. We're going to try to push the market a little bit and get absolute top dollar. So you guys will understand why our renovation budget went a little bit over. It's because of that reason. That's it in the kitchen. You guys saw the flooring already. The laundry room is all done. Not much to see here. Really small room. I'm gonna let Michael go through here because I'm not gonna be able to fit. We have the living room. As you can see, we have a little bit of paint here still. I don't know what's going on with this light. It's weird. I think it has to do with this switch. The switch? The switch. It's weird. So that switch like has two options on it or something. I just think it personally, with how light we went with this, is keep in mind this all used to be super dark paint. So with a lighter paint, with the lighter flooring, I think it really opened up this living room and it makes it look a lot bigger, which is the reason why I went with such a light gray in the walls. And that's why I went with such light luxury vinyl plank as well, just to tie in. Because it isn't a big house. This is 1,224 square feet, so as many things you can do to make it look bigger, it's the best case scenario. The hallway, we have bedroom number 1 in here. Carpet, I think you guys might have saw the carpet. If not, beautiful carpet. I think it looks really good. Perfect color with the walls as well. We got a new light in here. What do you guys think? Should I leave it at this white or this yellow color, or should I change the lights out to go with everything else? So we're gonna figure that out. It's like a little yellowish right now, but we'll see. The bathroom that Mike can go in. We didn't do anything here really. It needs cleaning, but that's about it. The mirror, for anyone over 6 feet, you're only gonna be able to see about half your face. I need to change that before I list it because my handyman, he's a little bit shorter, so like right now I can see myself, but if I'm standing up straight, like half my head's cut off just because of the mirror's a little, it needs to be like up here. So I'm gonna talk to him about that, but just a minor mistake. The other 2 bedrooms, this is literally replicates the other bedroom, so if you wanted to show them real quick, there's nothing special about that. And then the master bedroom right here. It's on the smaller side. We already knew that when we bought the property, but the new toilet's installed as well. I know that was something that we recently did, so you guys can have a look at the bathroom. I think it looks incredible. I think with how customized the bathrooms are, this is gonna be a selling point in the house for sure. And I think this is probably one of the most transformed parts of the house is the actual yard. So welcome out here. The sprinklers are on right now, so I apologize. This is gonna be a big selling point in the house just because it's such a custom feature. This was money well spent when she renovated back in 2011. We really didn't have to do anything except for just kind of touch it up in a sense. This was about $1,500 to get the landscapers in, the gravel down, but from when you guys first saw it a month ago, it's insane to me. I couldn't even picture this. So have a look now. The grass grew perfectly. Small patches that you guys will see that is not filled in, but for the amount of time we had, it's incredible. I think this is a big water heater room. I actually did all this myself. I freaking cleaned everything out. It looks a little more presentable now. This, I was scared to actually go in when we first bought this house. There was so many spider webs. There was so many, like, just so much dust and stuff in here. I was personally scared to even walk in here. So now it just looks so much cleaner. All the extra paint and stuff's there, so if they want to touch some stuff up. And that is pretty much it, guys. He's gonna get some shots of the front yard, but we're gonna try to list this house within the next, probably by the time you guys watch this video, within the next 3 or 4 days. I will obviously keep you guys updated. I'm actually gonna make a separate video on the numbers of this property as well, in terms of what we plan on listing it for, how fast we're trying to move on this property, and then just the overall profit with the updated renovation budget as well, because like I said, we did go a little bit over our renovation budget, but I think it'll pay off in the long run. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. Mike's information will be in the description down below as well if you guys ever need a videographer. So I appreciate him coming out, and I'm excited to see what happens with this property.